God will work it out. God will work it out. One thing I know, one thing I found, that God will work it out.
My name is Chaplain Olagunju. I'm here to help the young Chaplain students that are going through a broken family to overcome a psychological issue. One of the most defining societal issues that can alter a trajectory of a woman's life is the foundation and environment where they grow. You know, the background is very, very important, because the Bible said, if the foundation is faulty, there's nothing a righteous can do. It's the deficiency of love, care, joy, comfort of the family. In case of the broken family, it always has a negative impact on individual. It's like a blueprint on every individual that fall into that category. So we need to understand, as a young Chaplain and as a Chaplain student, that our foundation is most important part of the ministry that we are about to embark on, so that we can also be able to help other students that want to become a Chaplain. As I've said earlier, I am Chaplain Olagunju. So I will be discussing the issue that affect the young Chaplain in my Bible college. This issue is broken family structure and its attendant psychological issue that affect the life of the young Chaplain and Chaplain students. So as a Chaplain C, emotional support for theology students from a broken family to offer a context. This program is designed to help you as a young Chaplain to provide chaplaincy support for several theology students who may be battling an emotional trauma due to a family background issue that has been impacted them from inception of their life. So Chaplain specifically prepare to serve people in hospital, in the military, in campuses, wherever they are going to, and to help people that fall into this category, to help them to come out of it. As a young Chaplain, you are very relevant for these tasks against your counterparts on the pulpit, in wherever they are going to. Most clergy take fewer than few mental health-related courses, leaving many feeling unprepared to meet with congruent mental health needs. So research has proven that a lot of Chaplain are not really prepared in order for them to face the tasks ahead of them. So I want to make sure that we work on individual background as a young Chaplain and as a student Chaplain, in order for you to have very efficient outcome in your ministry. Chaplaincy skill that we need to acquire as a young Chaplain. Number one, build a safe environment by listening, to understand, not to respond. It is important for us to be able to know that for us to acquire some skill, we need to be able to learn how to understand, listen a lot of time. So that by listening, you acquire a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom, in order for you to know how to go about the ministry that you are embarking on. And number two skill that we need to understand, it is important for us to know that as a young Chaplain, theology student may be one of the toughest people that you will work with as a young Chaplain in the ministry. So this is because society placed them on a pedestal of stolen character and lifestyle that face a real pressure in life and in standard. So these are serious challenge that you as a young Chaplain, you will face, in order for you to be able to impart the theology student. Your depth approach is display of a lot of experience. Vulnerability, empathy will enhance your ability to create a safe space and a participatory atmosphere, which will encourage students to freely communicate with you and interact with you at every point in time. So another Chaplain skill that we need to acquire: don't over spiritualize. You as a young Chaplain, don't over spiritualize. It is very important. Theology students who are battling psychological issues due to their divisive family background may also transfer that inaccurate of feelings of their relationship with God. If they can't hear God clearly, it's a certain issue that may think God is silent or angry, and he may abandon them like their earthly parents. So we should not think otherwise. You as a young Chaplain, you should not think otherwise. So as a Chaplain, you have to identify the negative pattern in the student and help them to navigate through this tough time. You will reframe their mental state to appreciate and to, by essence, by God is ever loving. God is ever present. God is ever willing for them to come fully into a state of personal information. It is important we understand all this. So as a Chaplain that's experienced, we need to optimize group of counseling and peer support system in pitch of individual affected. The emotion of fear leads to reservation, withdrawal, loneliness, depression, judgment, and anger. These are behaviors that do not foster relationship building, engage learning, productive citizen, which academic achievements that tend to do ultimate measure on success of education mission. So I implore you as a young Chaplain that we need to be in charge. Chaplain charge. Emotional health can be an indicator of a future ministry success. The core outcome from this Chaplain support program, which is targeted at theology students, from broken home to assets that they can yield from their psychological trauma, and to affirm that the ministry calling despite their fractured background. Our role to encourage them to come on the path of structural support so that they can gain recovery and stability. To my conclusion, dear friend, I trust that the instructional video has been value to your time and you have gained a valuable insight in order for you to discuss. As a young Chaplain, you stand as a vintage point to build a professional capacity when you support theology students who are encouraging psychological issue as a result of their broken family. Please kindly drop your comments in the comment section below and share this video to others so that they can also reach out to Chaplain's office. My office address is Holy Trinity Bible College, Valley Stream, New York. And my phone number is 347-605-1318. I remain Chaplain Olagunju, Chaplain present and Chaplain technical instructional